Welcome back to a brand new video of People Really Suck in 2020. If you guys remember back towards the end of June, there was a Karen who was denied service at Starbucks. And instead of just leaving the private property, she decided to make a massive scene on Facebook. Since when has that ever worked for any of the past Karens? Do Karens not learn from each other? You would think that Karens would learn each other. You know, they'd sit in one of those hair salons, all of them are getting the buzz cuts.
Buzz cuts? No.
Not buzz cuts, but the Karen cut.
A bob.
A bob cut, where you cut here.
Yeah.
And then gel up on the top.
Yeah.
You know, the Karen cut?
Yeah, I don't know what that's called. I guess it's just called the Karen cut now. I remembered the name of the haircut. It's the "Can I speak to your manager?"
Oh, I'm just surprised they don't go ladies, stay away from social media when you're going on a rampage. They don't like us there. But anyway, she posted this to Facebook and it said, "Meet Lennon from Starbucks who refused to serve me cause I'm not wearing a mask. Next time, I will wait for cops and bring a medical exemption." Bruh, if you have a health condition that's so bad that you can't wear a mask, why are you risking your life for an overpriced cup of coffee? Why are you not just at home making your own coffee without a mask where no one would ever judge you if you're wearing a mask or not wearing a mask because you're within the comfort of your own home?
Or go through the drive-thru.
Or just go through the drive-thru. Oh my God. If you're so adamant of paying for an overpriced cup of coffee, go through the drive-thru. If being denied service at Starbucks is enough to ruin your day, while literally thousands of people are being evicted from their homes because their jobs shut down so they can't afford to pay their bills, it's officially time to check your entitlement and maybe, tone it down a couple notches. But continuing the story, the Facebook post, of course, naturally, it backfired. Is anyone surprised? And the general public ended up applauding the barista Lennon for this. So much so that he got $100,000 in donations raised for him on Gofundme. So now, the Karen's mad because she was denied service and he got $100,000. Oh, and she obviously hasn't checked her entitlement yet because she believes that she's entitled to half of his tips that he got for denying her service because she was not wearing a mask. In what world does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe she has a reason. Let's see why she believes this.
That post exploded online. Then a GoFundMe for tip money for the barista surpassed $100,000. Gillis says she has medical problems, but also says masks are not effective.
One of them, I get shortness of breath, dizziness, and it messes with the heartbeat. And I do have asthma as well. So I do get maskne. So there's several things going on. And not only that, it doesn't even work.
She did share 2 pieces of paperwork to show what she calls a medical exemption. This 2015 doctor's report she shared shows analysis of her uterus and an ovarian cyst. And this handwritten note with a San Diego chiropractor's letterhead that she asked us not to show says she has, quote, underlying health conditions that prevent her from wearing a mask.
You can't wear a mask because an ovarian cyst? And then she has a chiropractor note. A chiropractor, not doctor. Someone who works on people's backs that has nothing to do with anyone's respiratory systems. Sure. Okay. Why? It's way better to just admit that you lied about your health conditions than doubling down and showing people because you had a coochie problem in 2015 and that a chiropractor who I guess works on your back believes that you can't wear a mask for some reason. Bruh, just take the L and just take the L at that point.
Do you think she has to see a chiropractor because her back hurts from reaching so hard all the time?
How is this a real thing that happened? One would think that some of this that's happening in 2020 would just be a parody. But it's not. It's just 2020. Welcome to the world that we literally live in right now, where Karens are completely crumbling because they can't accept any change. What? They can't go out to brunch together anymore? Well, time to curse out a bunch of Starbucks employees. I can't believe people. And then we had the male Karen who slapped the fast food employee because he told him to wear a mask. Bruh, people are just dumb. People just have a serious entitlement problem. Also, newsflash, no one wanted to be isolated for this long. No one wanted to be constantly covering their faces 24/7. But if it's helping us reduce the spread in our communities, it's the least we can do.
She says her post about the experience is a First Amendment right.
It was discrimination, and everybody's okay with it and enabling and rewarding that kind of behavior.
And she says she wants half of the more than $100,000 donated, which was given to the barista in cash last week.
I don't care if he gave it to Lennon. I'm going to sue him for half of it.
She says the lawyers she's spoken to about taking her case are expensive and she can't afford one yet, so she started her own GoFundMe to raise money for herself. When asked if she has any apology or message to the public.
No, absolutely not. I feel like I need the apology. I've been discriminated against. I'm the one who's sick.
She believes that she's been discriminated against here because she had coochie problems back in 2015. Therefore, she can't wear a mask. Therefore, she believes that she's entitled to $50,000 out of this man's tips for denying her service because she simply was not wearing a mask. And he simply was just listening to his higher ups. He was just doing his job. Nothing more to it. I love how the 0.0000001% of the loudest and dumbest Americans are exactly what the rest of the world looks at us as. Let me guess, she's probably an anti-vaxxer as well, because people who hate masks probably also hate vaccines. So we'll see how that goes when the vaccines start coming out. That'll just start a whole brand new debate. Now it's mask or no mask, and then in 6 to 12 months from now, it's gonna be vaccine or no vaccine. God, I hate this.
What's going to happen if it becomes like government mandated? Like everyone has to get a vaccine.
I mean, everyone gets a vaccine then, I guess.
I know, but I'm just saying, imagine the outrage on Facebook.
You're going to have a whole lot of Facebook groups upset.
We should take Facebook groups away. Does
You're
anyone
gonna
else agree?
You're going to have a whole lot of white people with profile pictures of them driving their car with sunglasses on commenting about this, that's for sure. But Karen here claims that the mask gives her a shortness of breath, dizziness, and messes with her heartbeat. But here you have a bunch of doctors debunking this.
Public service announcement, if I can, about mask wearing and oxygen saturation. This on my finger records the oxygen saturation of my blood and my heart rate. This top number is the oxygen saturation. Anything between 94 and 100 is completely normal. I have no respiratory conditions, so for me, it sits around 99. The bottom number is my heart rate. Anything above 100 is too fast, and mine is fast because I'm pissed off that I'm having to record this video. Now, I'm going to put a mask on, something that I do routinely, seeing as I work as a surgeon, and I'm going to show you that actually, this oxygen saturation number doesn't change. Masks do not have the ability to reduce your oxygen. That is medically false. Stop making stuff up, stop listening to people who are making stuff up, and stop turning this into a political issue. Masks help protect you and protect others. If you're told to wear them, do so. Stop being selfish.
I'm not a doctor. This Karen is not a doctor, but he's a doctor. I'd listen to the doctor, just like we listen to a mechanic when it comes to our vehicles. But here's another doctor doing the same thing, but with 6 masks on. And if you don't want to take it from the doctors, take it from this guy, this absolute hero who uploaded the video titled "Putting on 10 masks and running 1 kilometer in 100 Fahrenheit after smoking to prove masks can't suffocate you." Give this man a Medal of Honor. Not all heroes wear capes. Some of them just wear 10 masks. But anyway, what are your thoughts on the entire situation? Should Karen be entitled to half of this guy's tips? Or should her and her chiropractor note just take the L and move on? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. It'd be awesome if you subscribed. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a future video. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Got me like I'm barely sober. Slip right past like I barely know ya. Whip so fast like I whip Daytona. Got a bitch so bad and she grip my shoulder. Life flips so fast like a roller coaster. Shit not sweet like a cherry soda. Kid bone switch like a new persona. Fucked up, wouldn't do shit over. Move past looking at the upside. Late night and she called me.